Welcome back to my channel, my fish and I. Today topic is about trying to get Corey and Joey back to normal. A few weeks ago my friend mom got sick, so he had to fly back home, so he asked me to take in his pet puffer Bobby. So I said sure. He was housing them with African cichlids, so one of my other buddy took the African cichlids and I decided I will take the puffer. Mistake number one. I put him in my African cichlid tank. This guy, Bobby, of course, bite up and damage Corey and Joey, my yellow labs. Unfortunately, I tried to treat them with Melafix, and obviously everybody knows tea tree oil, and it doesn't work. I tried multiple water change a week. They're not healing. It got bad now. Their lips all swollen. They're not eating anymore. So therefore I'm going to try to make one more attempt in trying to save them where I live. So I went to the dollar store to go pick up some Tupperware to create a quarantine tank. I already removed the puffer a few weeks ago and put it in a tank of him on his own. So now I'm just gonna wash out the container with some vinegar to make sure it's safe. And this is why I'm creating my own quarantine tank, because the quarantine tank I had, I'm using it to raise rainbow fries. So of course, out of tank. So until I can get them a better quarantine tank, this is what I have to create on the fly. So that's where my old quarantine tank is. Now it has babies in it. So I try to document the process so maybe somebody can learn something, or I can learn something, because I'm going to try to do a daily log and see how it's progressing, this treatment, because I never tried it before. So I put it on top of my 40 gallon and decided I eventually changed it because that heater, the light was actually heating up the bottom and it was melting the bottom, so I changed the location. So I'm drilling the hole to put the air line through. Of course, messed up that first one. So I was trying to do it with one hand. I decided that wasn't gonna work, so the second try I actually make a proper hole. But listen, the first one did its job. You can put the air line through it to make the foam filter. That's all that matters. Bam, hole created. So after that, I'm gonna fill it up with some water, dechlorinate it, and that's gonna be Joey and Corey's new quarantine tank. I'm also, the hose, of course, is on too high. Filling it up with water. Filling it up with water. So I try to make the water nice and warm to match the tank temperature. And as you see, just me putting in the dechlorinator. After that, I'm gonna walk to one of my established tanks, so I always keep spare sponge filters for these occasions. So it's already seeded with beneficial bacteria, so I can quick start to cycle that tank, so when I put the fish in it, they'll be alright. So that's what I did, and I put it in the tank, put the airline tube into it, and I make sure the lid so they don't jump out. Then I'm gonna catch the fish and put them in the quarantine tank. I'm also gonna make my own medication with aloe vera plant, garlic, Himalayan salt, and prickly pear. I use the aloe plant because when I have like a cut or whatever in the medical field, we usually use aloe to put on the burns and stuff like that, and different cut, because it helps speed up the skin condition and healing process because of the antibacterial properties and antioxidant property. I use that green mix. The garlic is an immune booster, and also have antibiotic property. The prickly pear cactus is an antiviral and anti-inflammatory properties, and that's why I'm using these things. And the Himalayan pink salt improve respiratory disease and balance the body's pH. So I'm going to be documenting each day how the improvement is, or if it work, or if I accidentally kill my fish. So it's going to be like a daily blog of what's going on, because right now they're not eating. I try all the medication that they sell here, because in Canada they ban all fish medication, only can get premix or Melafix, which is also just tea tree oil, which doesn't do me any good. So stay tuned and hopefully this works.